Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the bilingual language. So जो भी यहाँ पे candidates हैं, आप देख सकते हैं आप लोगों का यहाँ पे मॉड्यूल डी का सीरीज चल रहा है। ये आप लोगों का विक्ट्री बैच है, इंग्लिश मीडियम CIB, और ये आप लोगों का बाइलिंगुअल बैच है, दैट इज जीत बैच। अगर आपको अभी से प्रिपरेशन करना है, आपके पास यहाँ पे मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून 4 महीना बाकी है एंड 4 मंथ इज आई थिंक सफिशिएंट टू क्रैक योर एग्जाम। तो आप में से जो भी यहाँ पे कैंडिडेट्स हैं, डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू एनरोल इन द बैच। आपको सिर्फ कूपन कोड यूज करना है Y391 फॉर द मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट। आज का जो सेशन है जहां पे हम क्वेश्चन आंसर का डिस्कशन करेंगे, दैट इज लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप 2008। ठीक है, LLP 2008 इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर हम लोग करेंगे। तो LLP होता क्या है इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन हम लोग करते हैं। LLP इज बेसिकली द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप प्लस कंपनी का फीचर, दैट इज कॉल्ड LLP। तो जिस तरह पार्टनरशिप का भी मेन एम होता है बिजनेस करना, कंपनी का भी मेन एम होता है बिजनेस करना, तो LLP का भी मेन एम होता है बिजनेस करना। तो LLP का जैसे कंपनी की तरह फीचर्स होते हैं, जैसे सेपरेट लीगल एंटिटी, परपेचुअल सक्सेशन, रजिस्ट्रेशन कंपलसरी होता है। LLP में पार्टनर्स अगर एक गलती करता है तो सारे पार्टनर्स लायबल नहीं होते हैं। LLP की लायबिलिटी अनलिमिटेड होती है, LLP में पार्टनर्स की लायबिलिटी लिमिटेड होती है। तो ये सब आप लोगों के फीचर्स हैं LLP के। आई होप सो दैट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। नाउ लेट्स डू द क्वेश्चन। सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन आप लोगों की स्क्रीन पे ये रहा आपके सामने। ठीक है, सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन आपको बताना है इसमें से क्या चीज सही है LLP के बारे में। LLP is not a distinct entity from its partner. LLP is a legal entity separate from its partner. LLP is a body corporate. Both B and C is correct. बताइए इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर। What will be the right answer for this question? What is true about LLP? क्या चीज LLP के बारे में सही है इसमें से, बताओ। जो भी यहाँ पे कैंडिडेट्स हैं सेशन को फटाफट लाइक करिए। कल आप लोगों का लास्ट होगा मॉड्यूल डी का, ठीक है, और मंडे से हम लोग करेंगे समरी ऑफ द एक्ट, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट। पता है क्लास क्या चीज आप लोगों का सही है LLP के बारे में। LLP is not a distinct entity from its partner. Second, LLP is a legal entity separate from its partner. तीसरा है LLP is a body corporate. B, C दोनों हमारे सही हैं। तो भाई B and C both are correct। ठीक है, और LLP आप लोगों का सेपरेट लीगल एंटिटी होता है। ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट का दिस इज द राइट आंसर। ठीक है, कोई भी क्वेश्चन को तभी आपको क्लियर होगा जब आप लोग यहाँ पे पेड क्लास में इनरोल करोगे। पेड क्लास में क्या होता है, जो टीचर्स होते हैं ना, जो आप लोग का IFBF का बुक निकलता है प्लस टीचर के नोट्स, इन दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन है आप लोग का पेड क्लास, जहाँ पे आप लोगों को बकायदा, जैसे अभी मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ, लाइव क्लास मिलता है। लाइव क्लास के बाद उसका रिकॉर्डेड सेशन आप लोगों के पास रहता है, राइट। देन जो हम पढ़ाते हैं उसका PDF मिलता है। आप डाउट सेशन कभी भी पूछ सकते हैं, आपको मॉक पेपर मिलेगा हर एक पार्ट का। तो इतना सब चीज़ें आप लोगों को अवेलेबल होता है पेड क्लास में। सो इसीलिए आप लोगों को ज़रूरी है एक पेड क्लास लेना, सो दैट इस पे फोकस करिए, आपका सारा कॉन्सेप्ट यहाँ पे क्लियर होगा। बहुत बढ़िया बिंदु मैम, यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट। नेक्स्ट आपको बताना है इसमें से क्या चीज सही है। द नंबर ऑफ डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर, जैसे LLP में बिंदु मैम हमने पढ़ा था मिनिमम पार्टनर, मैक्सिमम पार्टनर और डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर। तो जल्दी बता दीजिए इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर क्या है। सबसे पहला ऑप्शन मैम, एलएलपी में दो डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर्स होते हैं। एलएलपी कैन हैव एटलीस्ट 3 designated partners। एलएलपी 7 designated partners, एलएलपी में 4 होते हैं। जैसे एलएलपी का डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर्स का मेन काम क्या होता है? सिंपली उनका मेन काम है the main work is to legal compliance, that is a main work। ठीक है, सो बताइए इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर। What is the main work of this one? What is the main thing of this one? यहाँ पे क्लास इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर क्या है? बहुत बढ़िया मैम, ए इज द राइट आंसर। एक्सीलेंट, ए इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट आपको बताना है इसमें से दैट व्हाट इज द एग्जैक्ट टाइम लिमिट अंडर एलएलपी मस्ट फाइल इट्स एनुअल रिटर्न। जैसे कंपनी को एनुअल रिटर्न बांटना होता है ना, तो इनको भी क्या है, एनुअल रिटर्न इन लोग को बांटना होता है। ठीक है, तो विद इन 30 days फ्रॉम द क्लोजिंग ऑफ फाइनेंशियल ईयर, within 45 days from the closing of its financial year, या within 15 days from the closing of financial year, या must file its annual return within 60 days from the close of financial year। which of the following is the right answer? बताइए। LLP, that is very good question। What is the right answer? Right class, what is the right answer? सो यहाँ पे आप लोगों का एग्जैक्ट आंसर क्या है? विद इन 30 days. ए इज द राइट आंसर. नाउ every LLP must maintain book of accounts diligently. Diligently का मतलब क्या होता है? With the due care. So those book of accounts should maintain particulars of receipt and expenditure at LLP with the detail of those transactions, an inventory of the cost of book purchase, work in progress, inventories, finished books, etc. A complete record of assets, liability of LLP, या D आप लोगों का है all of the above. बताइए क्लास, what is the exact answer for this question? What is the exact answer for this question? Why? No idea, बिंदु मैम. बहुत easy है बाबा. Every LLP must maintain. देखो मैम, LLP का basic part हम company act का लेते हैं. So LLP must have the maintain book of account diligently, मतलब due care. Those book of account should maintain. सबसे पहला particular of receipt and expenditure at the limited liability with the those transaction, and inventory of the cost of goods purchase, work in progress, inventories, finished goods, as well as the cost of goods, the complete record of assets and liabilities of LLP, या all of the above. So यहाँ पे मैम इसका exact answer है all of the above will be the right answer. Okay, this is the right answer for this question. Because बहुत सारे features इसके आप लोगों के company के ही है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, next. Which of the following is the designated place where LLP should maintain its accounts? बताइए. Which of the following is designated place where LLP should maintain its account? ब्रांच ऑफिस में, कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस में, हेड ऑफिस में, या रजिस्टर ऑफिस में? आई थिंक दिस इज इजी वन. दिस इज इजी वन बिकॉज एलएलपी को भी रजिस्ट्रार के पास ही क्या करना है? दे हैव टू मेंटेन दिस. दे हैव टू मेंटेन द और रजिस्टर करना है, राइट? सो बताइए. What is the right answer? सो यहाँ पे क्लास आपका आंसर बिल्कुल सही है मैम. दैट इज रजिस्टर ऑफिस. बहुत बढ़िया. नेक्स्ट. Which among the following parties in LLP should sign the statement of account and solvency? किसको साइन करना है यहाँ पे? It should be signed by designated partner. Second, signed by one partner authorized on the behalf of this. Third, signed by all the partner. Fourth, it should be signed by at least two partner authorized. बताइए इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर. Again, that is important one. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया है पार्टनर्स का काम होता है बिजनेस संभालना, लेकिन जो हमारे डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर्स होते हैं उनका काम होता है व्हाट? उनका काम होता है लीगल कंप्लाइंस को संभालना. तो यहाँ पे सिक्स्थ का एग्जैक्ट आंसर क्या है? दैट इज डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर ऑथराइज. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट. LLP should file its statement of account and solvency within which of the following parties? LLP should file its statement of account and solvency with registrar of firm, with registrar, या corporate society, या none of the sorry. What is the right answer of seventh one? व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर फॉर सेवेंथ? हाँ जी क्लास। LLP should file its statement of account and solvency with which of the following practices? So यहाँ पे class with the registrar of the firm. This next. Which of the following party of LLP is responsible for fixing the auditor remuneration? इनका सैलरी कौन फिक्स करता है? रजिस्ट्रार, डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर, ऑडिटर रेम्युनरेशन get decided by the agreement या both? B and C is correct. ये तो टू द पॉइंट क्वेश्चन है, ये आप लोगों का टू द पॉइंट क्वेश्चन है, जल्दी बताइए। देखिए कभी कभार पेड बैच में हम वो चीज नहीं पढ़ पाते जो हमें क्वेश्चंस में यहाँ पे देखने को मिल जाता है। सो बताइए इसका एग्जैक्ट आंसर क्या है? What will be the exact answer? सेवेंथ का ए। ओके मैम, यहाँ पे तो एट्थ का ऑडिटर का जो रेम्युनरेशन है, डी इज द राइट आंसर। दिस इज द राइट आंसर, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, which of the following parties of LLP can remove the auditor from their office? कौन remove कर सकता है? Registrar can remove, partners can remove, LLP agreement has no provision of removing auditor, the consent of all the partner. तो यहाँ पे क्लास अगर एग्रीमेंट है उसके द्वारा हटाएंगे, कंसंट है उसके द्वारा हटाएंगे। सो नाइन्थ का डी इज द राइट आंसर। बहुत बढ़िया मैम, कीप इट अप, कीप इट अप मैम, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पार्टनर इन एलएलपी कितने होते हैं बताइए? मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पार्टनर हमारे कितने होते हैं बताइए? मैक्सिमम नंबर देखो, प्राइवेट कंपनी में 200, पब्लिक कंपनी में 7 अनलिमिटेड, और पार्टनरशिप में एलएलपी में मैक्सिमम इतना और मिनिमम 2 होते हैं, ठीक है। इन केस ऑफ एलएलपी द पार्टनर्स आर एजेंट ऑफ, पार्टनर्स किसके एजेंट होते हैं? जैसे पार्टनरशिप फर्म में पार्टनर्स आर एजेंट इन प्रिंसिपल, बट एलएलपी में पार्टनर्स आर द एजेंट ऑफ एलएलपी ओनली। 11th का ए विल बी द राइट आंसर। इज दैट ओके? ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, कॉमन सील मैंडेटरी फॉर कंपनी एलएलपी बोथ, नन ऑफ द अबव। कॉमन सील बताइए। सो यहाँ पे क्लास द मैक्स कॉमन सील किसी में नहीं, 2015 में आप लोगों का ये ऑप्शनल हो गया है, ठीक है। दिस इज द राइट आंसर। नाउ अब फटाफट हम लोग यहाँ पे ट्रू फॉल्स करेंगे, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है मैम। सर, इट इज मैंडेटरी फॉर एलएलपी टू हैव अ कॉमन सील, अभी हमने पढ़ा नहीं। एलएलपी इज नॉट अ बॉडी कॉर्पोरेट, बिल्कुल नहीं, दैट इज अ बॉडी कॉर्पोरेट। एग्जीक्यूटिंग एन एलएलपी एग्रीमेंट इज डिस्क्रिशनरी, क्या एलएलपी एग्रीमेंट जो होता है बनता है, क्या वो डिस्क्रिशनरी है, कंपल्सरी है? So executing LLP agreement is basically, you can say that is not discretionary। भाई होना चाहिए तभी तो सारे राइट एंड ड्यूटीज हो गए, लेकिन नहीं, that is discretionary आप yes बोल सकते हैं, क्योंकि आप लोगों का अगर एग्रीमेंट नहीं होता तो हम शेड्यूल 1 का रूल रेगुलेशन को फॉलो करते हैं, ठीक है। शेड्यूल 1 का हमने पढ़ा है, रूल रेगुलेशन को फॉलो करते हैं। एलएलपी में सारे पार्टनर्स का अनलिमिटेड लायबिलिटी होता है, यस। LLP is governed by Partnership Act, बिल्कुल नहीं। Every partner of LLP is the agent of purpose of LLP but not other partners, बिल्कुल सही। Partnership में partners are agent and this one. LLP can be incorporated for charitable purpose as well as business. The answer is no. National can be the partner of LLP. The answer is yes. तो ये सारे क्वेश्चंस आप लोगों के LLP के हैं, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Do not forget to. So, welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session in which we are going to start in today. We are going to start the Macmillan important question. But in this session, I will start also the summary of each act, because what is summary? Summary means the one-liner of each act, and then after we will do the questions. So this is very important session, okay? The questions of your Macmillan book of the BRBL book. So this session is very important. If you are new in this session, from the summary, I can say that 20 to 30% question will come, and from the questions of your book, basically 40 to 50% question will come. So that's why this session is very, very much important. So if you are new in this session, first of all, do not forget to like the session and subscribe the channel so that the notification will be easily come in your mind. Okay, now let's start the session. Summary and the Macmillan most important questions. Now, so first we will start from the module D, because we know that module D is very, very much important. So the first act is Indian Contract Act. So guys, Indian contract is basically divided into the two parts. The first part is General Principle of Contract. The second part is Special Principle of Contract. Okay. In the General Principle of Contract, section 1 to 75 talks about this one, and section 124 to 238 talks about the Special Principle of Contract. In General Principle of Contract, that is totally based on the one formula, that is, when any one person offer, second person accept the offer, is equal to agreement. In agreement, when law will enforce, that is called contract. This is a basic formula of contract. In the Special Principle of Contract, indemnity, right? Then guarantee, indemnity, guarantee, bailment, pledge, and the contract of agency. This thing we have to study in the Special Principle of Contract, okay? And do not forget also to learn this section of the Special Principle of Contract. The indemnity is 124, guarantee is 126, bailment is 148, pledge is 172, and agency is 182. In this journal part, you have to learn section 10, which talks about the essential points of the valid contract. So I think these sections are sufficient in the Indian Contract Act. This one, indemnity 124, guarantee 126, bailment 148, pledge 172, agency 182. I think that is sufficient, okay, and that is also very, very much important. Is that okay, class? Now let's understand the, first of all, summary. What is this? Contract. Contract means what is written? It means an agreement enforceable by law. This is called contract. An agreement which is enforceable. So whatever the formula that we have learned, that is offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise in legal term is called agreement. In agreement, when the law will enforce. What is law enforce? Law enforce is equal to contract. So first of all, just read each particular concept. Offer means when any one person is offering that I want to sell my car. Opposite person will accept that offer. It's called promise. In the journal term, it's called promise. Promise in legal term, it is called agreement. Okay, class. So agreement can be legal, Agreement can be social, agreement can be religious. But one thing you have to remember, we only have to focus on the legal agreement. Because in the social agreement, suppose if a mama is offering breakfast and you are not accepting, so mama will not file the case on you because that is a social one. In the religious one also we do not file the case. But in legal agreement, if Nikita ma'am is offering you the car and you are accepting but you are not given the money and you have taken my car, so in that case, legal agreement you have just breached. So in that case, I can file the case on you. So agreement formula is basically agreement. So what is agreement? Offer plus acceptance. Enforceable by law. It means any one party can file the case. Any one party can file the case. That is called contract. So this is the basic formula of contract. Okay, so the one word we can say agreement is it plus law enforceability is equal to contract. So this is the formula that is written here. Okay, now the next point. There must be lawful proposal by one party and other party accept then the proposal to enter into contract. Exactly, the one party will propose, that is the offer, and that is acceptance. Okay, now an agreement may be oral or written. Okay, just like the contract can be oral written, so the agreement can also be oral and written. Now, what is agreement? If I say you, what is agreement? See, in the first one, the definition of contract is there. In this, the definition of agreement is there. So agreement means every promise, set of promises forming consideration for each other. Now, what is consideration? Consideration is basically, suppose Nikita ma'am have given the car. So the car is consideration for another party and another party is giving me the rupees. So rupees is consideration for me. So this is called consideration. So in agreement, when the consideration will be there, that is called the legal agreement. And in the Indian contract, we have to deal with the what? We have to deal with the legal agreement. So again, that is important. Is that okay, class? Okay, each point is important for the examination point of view. That is a summary that is written. Okay, that is a summary that is important. The next one is, in order to form an agreement, there must be proposal, or you can say offer. Proposal and offer is the same thing by one party and acceptance by the other party. So this is your D point. Is that okay? If you have any doubt, you can please ask in a comment box. Okay, next one. The party to the agreement must legally competent to enter into the contract. Exactly. Parties means, see, in any contract, there must be at least two parties. There must be at least two parties in any contract, and that must be competent. Competent means that is capable. Competent means that is capable to do any contract. This is called this one. Okay, so competent means capable. So it means the major person can do contract. Major means plus 18, right? Sound mind can do. Okay, major, sound mind, and not disqualified by law. So these person is the capable to do enter into contract. Okay, now agreement made by minor is a void ab initio. That's again important. Suppose a minor is there, so we know that the minor cannot enter into contract. Okay, so before contract, agreement word come. So any agreement which is made by the minor, that agreement is basically void from the beginning. What is void ab initio? Void ab initio means void from the beginning. Okay, this is called void ab initio. That is so simple. Done. There are also other essential valid contracts such as intention to create legal relationship. That is important. Suppose if anyone want to create the legal relationship, then only the contract will come into existence. Then only the contract will come into existence. Okay, so there must be intention to create the legal relationship. Suppose if there will be the social relationship, religious relationship, it will be not converted into contract, but the legal relationship will be but obvious convert into the contract. So this is class again a important term. Is that okay? So I think this definition part is clear to all of you that what we are going to study here, isn't it? So in this one, it's a legal relationship, agreement by minor, that is what ab initio. Party must be competent, okay, legally competent to enter into the contract. These are the keywords that you have to understand, okay? And agreement made by minor. So these are the important terms of your contract. Okay, so this is the general principle of contract that we have done. Okay, that is the general principle of contract that we have done. Now let's do the question. Now class, the questions are important. The first question on the screen is that you can see here. Tell me class, the first question. A dash is said to be free when the party to the contract agree to the same thing in the same sense. What is the right answer? Tell me class. What is this? A dash is said to be free when the party to the contract agree to the same thing in the same sense. Suppose if Nikita ma'am want to sell black car, another party also have to think same black car. It means same thing in the same sense. So what will be the right answer for this question? Tell me guys. A dash is said to be free when the parties are agree to the same thing in the same sense. The correct answer is when the consent is said to be free. The right answer will be consent. Is that okay? So this is the right answer for this question. Okay, so in this way you have to understand the points. Okay, now let's do the next one. A contract without dash is void. Cash, consideration, indemnity or guarantee? Again, very important question. What is the right answer? Tell me class. Again, very important question. Tell me, what is the right answer here? So guys, for this question, the right answer will be a contract without consideration. Consideration is something for something. So if there's a no consideration, the contract will be void. So this is the right answer. Okay, now a person who make proposal, that is called promisor, principal debtor, surety or guarantor. What is the right answer? 100 class. What will be the right answer for this question? Tell me. A person who make proposal. So guys, a person who make proposal, that is called promisor. So this is the right answer for this question. Okay, now a person is said to be competent to contract if he dash measure, sound mind, measure and sound mind. Measure means plus 18. Tell me, what is the right answer? So class, the right answer is, for this question, this is the right answer. Okay, so you have to understand these terms. Okay, so this is the right answer for this question. Okay, next. A enter into agreement with B to rob C and share the money. A enter into agreement with B to rob C and share the money. B run away with all the money. A files suit against B to recover the money. That is true and false. Because A have done that agreement, that is not legal. If B run away with all the money, in that case, A cannot file the case. So that statement is absolutely false. Okay, next. X 17 can enter into agreement with 25 to buy a car. That is again very good question. So in that case, X enter into the agreement with Y to buy a car. That is totally false because X is a minor and any agreement done by minor is a void ab initio. A contract is concluded only when the party to whom proposal is made accept the proposal. A contract is concluded only when party to whom proposal is made accept the proposal or not. What will be the right answer? So the party to whom proposal is made accept the proposal. That is called agreement. That is not contract. That is called agreement. So this is also false because when proposal is accepted, that is called agreement. Okay, this is the right answer. Done, class? So I hope so you enjoy the session of this one. Now, the special principle of contract, let's do only the one thing, that is a contract of indemnity. Then after we will do the next term in the next slide. Okay, that is important. The first thing, contract of indemnity. So the contract of indemnity is basically what? Suppose a best example of contract of indemnity is example of your insurance. In the insurance, suppose if you have taken the insurance of car, in that case, suppose a person is there whose car is there and this is the company. So whenever the loss will happen to the car of A, the company will pay. So company is the promisor and A is the promisee. So the contract of indemnity is entered into when a party apprehend a loss in a particular contract and want itself to be covered from the losses it may occur. It may be expressed and implied. Okay, so X person is promisor who is promising, that is a company, and A person is called promisee. A person is called promisee, right? Promisor, promisee. So promisor in the legal term, the promisor in the legal term is called indemnifier. You have to learn the name of the party. Indemnifier. And this one, indemnified. Indemnified, or you can say indemnity holder. Indemnity holder. Okay, so this is the name of A in the term of contract of indemnity. Done? The contract of indemnity, the liability of indemnifier is a stand-alone primary obligation. It is independent from and not contingent on any other party's liability to the indemnified party. Is that okay? In a contract of indemnity, the liability of indemnifier is a stand-alone primary obligation. Exactly, that is a primary duty of indemnifier to just indemnify the indemnity holder. It is an independent from, not contingent on any other party liability. Okay, the principle of co-extensiveness does not apply to the indemnity. Co-extensive means just that person is liable, okay, on the first instance, on the primarily, indemnifier is liable. That's it. Okay, now indemnifier will remain liable under the indemnity in relation to the loss under the contract if underlying contract is void and unenforceable. Exactly. Indemnifier, that is a promisor. Okay. Bank. in order to isolate themselves from any adverse development and consequent loss as a later date, obtain indemnity while issuing the duplicate demand draft, FDR, that is a fixed deposit receipt, permitting operation in the current account of partnership. Okay, so in that case, the bank act as a, or you can say bank come under the relationship of contract of indemnity. So these are the important terms that is important for the examination point of view. Okay, now let's do the question. Only this question, then after tomorrow we will do the contract of guarantee. Insurance policy are the contract which are the nature of guarantee, bailment, indemnity. What is the right answer? So class, the right answer will be that is a contract of indemnity. There are dash parties in the contract of indemnity. 2, 3, 4, 5. The right answer is that is 2. True, false. The person who indemnified can cover damages as well as cost for claiming the damages. The answer is yes. Where notice has to be given to indemnifier as per the terms of indemnity, the indemnity holder has to be abide and to be entitled to the claim. Where notice has to be given to indemnifier, okay, that is a promisor, as per the terms of indemnity, the indemnity holder has to abide by it and be entitled to the claim. Yes. In the contract of indemnity, the promisee is indemnifier. Promisee. The promisee is indemnified and indemnity holder. So this is wrong. False. Okay class, so that's all for today's class. I hope so you people enjoy the session. So tomorrow we will do the guarantee, bailment, pledge and agency. That is important term. Okay. Okay. Now just see. Okay, so in today's session also we will be do the Indian Contract Act. Okay, because yesterday we have just done the general principle of contract and we have done the contract of indemnity, right? So these two things we have done in the Indian Contract Act. Okay, so right now we have only 4 concepts left, that is contract of guarantee, contract of pledge, contract of bailment and the contract of agency. So 4 terms are left in the special principle of contract. So let's understand the topic and then we will do the questions of Macmillan. See, the contract of guarantee. So guys, the contract of guarantee is basically, if you just say that, see, contract of guarantee, there are 3 parties here. The first is principal debtor, creditor and the surety. Creditor will give rupees to the principal debtor, right? Suppose 10 lakh he just give to the principal debtor, but creditor, not trust on the principal debtor. So in that case, the principal debtor will just appoint the surety. Surety will give money 10 lakh if principal debtor is not able to pay the money. Okay, so in that case, the surety will pay money on the behalf of the principal debtor. So the contract between the principal debtor, creditor and the surety is called contract of guarantee. So this is a very simple term. Okay, now see what is written here. The contract of guarantee is a contract to perform the promise, discharge the liability of third person in the case of default. So who is the defaulting party? The principal debtor is the defaulting party. That is so simple. Done. The provision of Contract Act are also applicable to the guarantee given by the bank. In this second paragraph, there is a bank guarantee. The first is performance guarantee, financial guarantee, advance payment guarantee and the deferred payment guarantee. So there are 4 types of bank guarantee which is mentioned in the book. If I say you the example of performance guarantee, so the bank will give guarantee on the performance or on the completion of the particular project. Financial, for the particular finance, and advance payment, deferred payment, that is on the installment basis, the bank is giving guarantee. So we have already read in the paid batch the types of bank guarantee. Okay. Now, the bank generally obtain guarantee as a form of collateral for a debt. All these example of contract of guarantee are bound by the rules of Indian contract. Exactly, because Indian contract apply in the contract of guarantee. That's why we have to follow the guidelines of the contract of guarantee. Is that okay? So this is a basic example. Again, I will say, in the financial bank guarantee, X person have to pay 1 crore rupees. So for 1 crore rupees, the bank will take guarantee, right? In the performance bank guarantee, a person have to perform the project. For the completion of that project, the bank is taking guarantee. And in the deferred bank guarantee, the bank, suppose a person have to pay the installment. So for the installment, the bank is taking guarantee for that installment. Okay. So this is called bank guarantee. Now come to the question. The question is, class, number one question. In the contract of indemnity, indemnifier is primarily liable. Say yes or no. This is very important question. This is very important question. In the contract of guarantee, the indemnifier liability is primarily, this is absolutely true. Yes. In the contract of guarantee, the liability of the surety is secondary, because we know that the primary liability is always of your this principal debtor. Secondary is surety. That is true. Anything done for the benefit of principal debtor is the sufficient consideration to the surety for the guarantee. That is true and false. That is true and false, class. Tell me. So class, for this one, this is absolutely true. Okay, this is absolutely true that anything done for the benefit of principal debtor is a sufficient consideration. Okay, where there are co-surety. Co-surety means principal debtor, creditor, surety 1, surety 2, surety 3. So where there are co-surety, a release of creditor of one of them does not discharge the another. If suppose if S1 have completed the promise, suppose he have just paid their particular amount, so in that case S2 and S3 is also release. That is written does not release. So does not release, that is absolutely true. Principal debtor need not pay surety after the surety has paid the amount to the creditor. Principal debtor need not pay the surety after the surety has paid the amount. This is absolutely wrong. If the surety have paid the amount to the creditor, so it is the responsibility of principal debtor to give the amount to the surety. So this is absolutely false. So this is the right answer. Is that okay? Now, surety is known as indemnifier, bailer, guarantor, or bailee. What is the right answer? Class, the right answer is surety is also known as the guarantor. Liability of the surety is coextensive, primarily, secondary. What word is written in your book? That word you have to tick mark. That word you have to tick mark. So that is coextensive. Okay. Guarantee which extend a series of transaction. It is called continuing, invalid, irrevocable, and journal. What is the right answer? What is the right answer? So for this question, the right answer is containing guarantee. This is the right answer. Okay. Surety is dash if the principal debtor is released by creditor. What is the right answer? D1. Surety is dash if the principal debtor is released. So the surety is also discharged. Okay, this is the right answer. Guarantee obtained by dash is invalid. Guarantee obtained by dash is invalid. So guarantee obtained by misrepresentation is invalid. Okay, if it is concerned agreement contract, that is valid, but if it is obtained by the misrepresentation, that is invalid. Okay, that's it. Now, what is bailment? Bailment means when A person deliver the things to the B for the specific purpose, and when the specific purpose is complete, he will just return back the goods. That is called bailment. Example, if we are just giving the things for the repair, etc. So guys, bailment is a delivery of goods by one person to another for the purpose. When the purpose is accomplished, the goods are to be returned and otherwise disposed of according to the direction of the person delivering them. That's it. Bailment is not same as the sale, because in the sale we are giving the ownership, but in the bailment we are actually giving the possession. Okay, that's it. Bailment involves only the transfer of possession and custody, not ownership. So Indian contract deal with the term bailment, and section 142 talks about the bailment. Now question answer. Bailer is a person who delivers goods to the surety to enable him the guarantee. This is the right word. This is the right word, class. First one. Absolutely false. Bailee can use the goods given by bailer in the manner as he like. It means Bailee can use the goods. That is absolutely false. Why he will just use the goods? Bailee can keep the goods bail. He need not return same to the bailer. Baba, the ownership was of your bailer. So why the Bailee will keep? Why the Bailee will keep? So the right answer will be, that is absolutely false. Giving a product on rent for the use of another person is a contract of bailment. D. Giving a product on rent for use to another person is a contract of bailment. Exactly, on rent we are giving for the purpose. This is absolutely true. If ornament kept in a safe locker of a bank are stolen, in spite of due care, the bank is liable. The bank is liable to the depositor of this one. We have already read, class. Please listen this E point. If the bank have taken the proper care, and if the anything is lost, the bank is not liable. So that's why for the E1, this is false. It is the obligation of bailee to keep goods separate from the goods of bailer. This is absolutely true. Yes. The bailer is liable for any loss to the bailee if a goods bail is defective and the bailer knowingly does not disclose. This is absolutely true. Just understand the one example, then the things will be easy for you. If bailee has rendered any service involving the exercise of labor or skill in respect of the goods bailed to him, he has right to retain such goods until he receive the due remuneration for the service he has rendered. H point. If the bailee has rendered any service in respect of the goods bail, suppose the engine of the car is damaged, he just repaired that damage. So he has a right to retain the goods until he receive the remuneration. That is example of lien. So this is absolutely true. Yes, this is absolutely true. For a contract of bailment to be valid, there should always be a contract between the parties in writing. Writing is compulsory, class, for a contract of bailment. हाँ जी, writing is compulsory. Tell me. The answer is absolutely no. It is not compulsory. That is false. For a valid bailment, possession of bail goods with the bailee is a must. Tell me the right answer. Hello everyone. A very good evening, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So you know that we are doing the important questions of your Macmillan book and the summary session. Okay, the summary session is also very much important for the examination point of view, and the questions are also very much important. Okay, so now let's start with the session. So we are doing summary and the Macmillan most important question. So we are doing the Indian Contract Act. So first of all, we have just done the general principle of contract. We have done in the special principle of contract, we have done the indemnity, guarantee and bailment. So today we have to do the pledge and the agency. Okay, so these two are the things that we have to do today. So before starting this session, I would like to say you that our paid batch is already going on. If you have not taken any paid batch, you can just take the paid batch by applying the coupon code Y391, because right now the discount is going on up to 80%. Okay, now let's understand the term. What is contract of pledge? Okay, what is contract of pledge? See, what is pledge? This is A person, this is B person. A person want loan, so he is taking loan from the B. Suppose 10 lakh. B is suppose bank. Now A person is giving some movable property as a security. Movable property as a security to the bank, right? So this is called what? This is called pledge. Is that okay? So in the pledge, basically, we are giving the movable property as a security. We are giving movable property as a security to the this one. Okay. So now what is written here? The bailment of goods as security for the payment of debt and the performance of a promise is called pledge. Why it is called bailment? The reason is very simple. It is called bailment because we are actually giving the, we are delivering the possession. In the bailment also we are giving the possession from one person to another person, and in the pledge also we are giving possession from one person to another person. So this is the reason that we are calling pledge as a bailment of good. So this is the simple definition, and in this place A is called pawner and bank is called pawnee. This is called pledger and this is pledgee. Okay, a simple definition. Okay, class. So I hope so. The definition of pledge is clear to all of you. Okay, what is pledge? Under pledge, the bank can, on the insolvency of the borrower, insolvency means the borrower is not able to pay the money. So under pledge, the bank can, on the insolvency of borrower, take possession of the assets, sell it, and then proceed to repay the loan. This is but obvious because borrower is not able to pay the money. So that's why take possession of the asset and sell it. This put bank in a stronger position than creditor who do not have a security. Exactly. That's why bank always takes security if the bank is giving any loan to the third person. Okay, and this cannot be done by the creditor. So this is the only reason this is there. However, the contract of pledge has certain characteristic of its own which has also been discussed in this unit. So class, that's all for this is the summary. So in your BRBL book now, this is, these are the summary that is written in your book. Now let's understand the topic. Okay, just a minute. Okay, number one question. In a pledge, the goods are delivered to be kept as security for the debt or for the performance of the promise. What is the right answer? Tell me. Tell me, class, what is the right answer here? What is the right answer for this question? Tell me. In a pledge, goods are delivered to be kept as security for the debt and the performance of the promise. So this is exact definition of the term pledge. This is the right answer. Okay. So this is true. No. Okay. This is true statement. The pawnee can sell the goods if the pawner fail to pay. What I'm saying? The pawnee can sell the goods if the pawner fail to pay. So pawnee, that we have given the example of bank. So the bank can sell the goods if the pawner fails to pay. Tell me. The pawnee can sell the goods if the pawner fail to pay. So for the B, the right answer is absolutely yes. The pawnee can sell the goods. The answer is yes. That is true statement. The pawnee can sell the goods without giving notice to the pawner. It means the bank do not have to give notice to the pawner while selling the goods. Tell me, this is right and wrong. This is right and wrong. So class, in this case, the answer is absolutely false. The pawnee can sell the goods. This is false because notice should be given to the pawner. Pawnee can keep the goods even after pawner has paid the dues. Pawnee can keep the goods even after pawner has paid the dues. So if the pawner is already paid the dues, why the pawnee can keep the goods? The answer is absolutely wrong. That is false. The pawnee can replace the pledged goods. That is a heading that we have read in the session. Tell me, what is the right answer? The pawnee can replace the pledged goods. It means this is X, this is Y. Pawnee, this is pawner. So pawnee can, whatever the movable goods that the X have given to Y, pawnee can give same goods to the, suppose, Z person. That is true. The answer is true because that is written in the book. Okay, but within time, suppose if X have paid the money, so Y have to give money to the, Y have to give property to the X person. Okay, this is the right answer. Is that okay? Now, the contract of agency. Now, the second term that we have to discuss, that is a contract of agency. Okay. What is contract of agency? That is so simple term. Contract of agency. If I say you contract of agency, so there is a two person, X and Y. X is called principal and Y is called agent, right? So whatever the work that is done by agent, okay, whatever the work that is done by agent, it will be assumed that the principal have done the work, that the principal have done the work. Okay, so contract of agency allow a person that is principal to appoint an agent to deal with the third party, like other contract, certain essential features and rules. So this is called contract of agency. This is contract of agency. Okay, so there are different types of agent classified on the basis of extent of their authority and the nature of work performed them. The statute also recognize certain rights and duties. First of all, what is this? Certain types of agent, just like specific agent, journal agent. So these are the types of agent. Okay, particular agent, sub agent. Okay, so we have just discussed in the paid class. So there are different types of agent classified on the basis of extent of their authority and the nature of work performed by them. The statute also recognize certain rights and duties of an agent and principal which aid them. Aid means help them in ensuring that there is a conducive environment and a good understanding between them. Exactly, because contract of agency is what? The contract of agency is the relation between the principal and the agent. Relation between the principal and agent, that is called contract of agency. So that is a very simple definition. Is that okay? So this is your contract of agency. Done? Now, which of the following is essential for the valid contract of agency? Agent need not capacity to contract. Principal should have capacity to contract. Consideration must be for appointing an agent. What is the right answer? Essential for valid contract of agency. Hanji class, what is the right answer? What is the right answer for this question? Tell me. So class, for this question, the right answer is principal should have capacity to contract. Because we know that the principal is liable. So that's why the principal should be competent to contract. This is the right answer. Okay? True and false. Agent is appointed to act as a connecting link and bring principal into the binding contractual relation with the third person. Tell me. The agent is appointed to act as a connecting link and bring the principal into the binding contractual relationship with the third person. Say yes or no. So the right answer is yes. True. Under Indian contract, a principal can be the minor. Principal can be the minor. if you are saying that the principal must be competent to contract, so how could we say that the principal can be the minor? No, principal must be competent to contract. So that's why this is totally false. Okay, agent could be minor as per the provision of Indian Contract Act. Tell me, class. The agent could be minor as per the Indian Contract Act. What is the right answer? Tell me. What is the yes, class, what will be the right answer? So for the C1, that is absolutely false. Okay, this is absolutely false. Agent also cannot be the minor. Okay, agent also cannot be the minor person. Okay, now by implication, the work done by agent for a principal is equivalent to work done by principal himself and herself. By implication, the work done by agent for a principal is equivalent to work done by the principal himself. What is the right answer? By implication, the work done by agent for the principal is equivalent to the work done by the principal. Exactly, because this is what the this one say. Okay, so this is absolutely true. Now, in the absence of contract to the contrary, an agent may retain goods, paper, whether movable, immovable, belonging to principal received by him in his possession until the amount due to him in respect of such good has been paid and accounted to paid to him. A very good question. A very good question. Tell me, class. So, class, in the absence, it means it is not written in the contract. The agent may retain goods, paper, whether movable, immovable, belonging to the principal received by him or in possession until the goods due to him. So this is absolutely true, because that is a right of agent. Whatever the work he has done for the principal, it is a duty of principal to give all the amount. Okay, until the full amount is not paid, the agent have right to retain that goods. Okay, so this is the right answer.